We have four aspects of our personality: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. And the idea is to keep all four aspects of our personality in balance. It doesn't have to be equal, but roughly in proportion. Obviously, our work or focus area in our work will be predominant. That's okay. If one area is larger than the other three, if one aspect of our personality is taking more of our time and energy than the other three, that's fine. But want to make sure that all four of them are attended to. People on a spiritual path consider mind as an obstacle. True, but most of us, especially who are watching this video, we we have technology. We are modern people. We live in cities. We have conveniences. We have families and kids and responsibilities and work and so forth. We depend on technology. Our lives are very varied. Can we imagine our lives without using our mind? As a matter of fact, I would not be recording this, or you would not be listening to it if there was no use of mind. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the mind. It is a tool, it is an instrument. It has to be kept in check. It has to be used as a tool, as an instrument. It cannot take over our lives. We want to make sure that our mind doesn't take over our lives, that our mind doesn't drive us crazy. So, mind is not an enemy. Let's not either make mind as the king of our lives, the driver of our lives, and nor try to put down our mind, because we will not be able to do even basic functions in life without the mind. We'll be vegetable. Likewise, we cannot, just because we are on this spiritual path, we cannot ignore our body. We must take care of our body. We must have a healthy body for us to have a healthy mind and a healthy spiritual path. Swami Vivekananda said something of this effect, that what is the purpose of doing yoga? He said the purpose of doing yoga is so that you can sit down for a longer period of time meditating without being distracted by the distractions of the body, because your body is not nimble and stretched enough that it cannot sit in meditation for a longer period of time. So, in a given week, it's important that all four quadrants are attended to. You decide, you pick something that involves physical activity. No, we don't have to join a gym, and it's perfectly okay if you do join a gym. But have enough physical movement in your life. And for that matter, being self reliant is the easiest way to be physically active. Taking care of your own work is one of the best and the easiest way to be self reliant physically and also mentally, emotionally. It helps ground us when we do our own work. It's important to keep our minds sharp. So, to that effect, what I would suggest is read a book, listen to a talking book, have some meaningful engagement where we keep on learning new things and engage our mind intellectually and keep our minds open. The idea is not to watch political news which are polarized in one direction or the other, but meaningful program. And then the third part is the emotional part. You can be having a great job and very successful in your life, but it's important to be emotionally engaged, whether through pets, through loved ones, kids, or something that makes you happy. And finally, it's spiritually. There are people who have very successful lives, but they have postponed their spirituality to some afterlife or after retirement. Spirituality doesn't have to be taken in a religious manner. Whatever moves your spirit. Obviously, the easiest recommended solutions for balancing your spirit would be something that makes you happy in one idea, something that you love, but engage in something meaningful. Do something that you love and makes you happy and is of use to society. In other words, service. That's one way to keep your spirit in balance by doing service to society. Other is chanting the name of the Lord, Namasmarna. Another one is another one is reading of scriptures. The easiest one for me, honestly, is meditation. You cannot go wrong. It is so quick and easy to connect with yourself at a spirit level, but I totally get it. Meditation is not for everybody. It's perfectly okay. If you're not able to meditate, you can do devotional reading or singing or chanting or just doing plain seva. Another way to be spiritual is just living this axiom, this proverb: love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. I love me.